commonly used singing terms. Some are very similar, some are the same, and some are very much different. So let's go over them. Vocal cords and vocal folds are normally used pretty interchangeably. Vocal cords was the original term, and vocal folds is what we decided to use moving forward after more of science was used in the singing industry. That's because we can now use MRIs and CAT scans of people singing and saw that the vocal cords are actually folds together or are not individual cords, meaning that they kind of waver in and out, which is what creates your vibration. Head voice and falsetto. Those are actually not the same word. A head voice is more of a positive connotation word. It is more of an airy sound, which makes your air move upwards placement-wise. The word falsetto is more of a forward sound, which is more striking and has more brighter tonality. The word falsetto came from a negative connotation. The word actually means in Latin false voice. The only types of music that was allowed was church music that was sung in choirs. When a man could sing high, it was considered a tenor. When they had to sing notes really high and they were not in their chest voice, they would mimic it by pushing their air very forward, which created the same type of volume in some men. However, it wasn't actually considered their chest voice. And because it wasn't their chest voice, it was called their false voice, which was a negative connotation. Later on in time, amazing artists came through, like Prince, Michael Jackson, and even earlier types of artists like Frankie Valli or the Beach Boys. We tend to use the word falsetto as a positive connotation now. Artists that can do hoo-hoo and make their voice go up there was considered good. But don't get that misunderstood like it's the same thing as your head voice. The head voice did start out in choirs and was very urethral and very angelic, and that was a sound that singers used on purpose to sound that way. So if you hear somebody with a very forward sound, that's falsetto, and it's called head voice. Voice box and larynx. The larynx is a tube in your body which holds your vocal cords, which helps you create sound. It also protects your vocal cords to make sure other things don't come into there that could injure them or make them hard to use. A voice box technically is the same. However, a voice box was used before larynx, and larynx is a more specific term. The part in your body that makes sure that your vocal cords do not get overburdened with other things and help control the amount of air that can come in and out without injuring them. Now, that part of your body does have muscles in them, and some people do believe that you can learn how to control those muscles within your voice box. But it definitely starts off by understanding how you're controlling your air and how your vocal cords are accepting the air moving through. It's pretty common that singers come to me in their lessons, females specifically, asking if they are a soprano or an alto. Very commonly, singers are not sopranos or altos, they are actually mezzo-sopranos. Mezzo-sopranos are right in the middle of those two. A true alto has a very deep resonance that is very natural to them and easy for them to create. There are not actually that many women that are fully altos. However, there are several of them. But if you feel like you can't quite hit the soprano notes, you are probably a mezzo-soprano, which is right in between both of those. And there is your vocal education for the day. I hope that helps. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll see you tomorrow.